Yo, what is going on, everybody? Carnage back here again, and today I'm back with a brand new review. Very excited about this one. I've been waiting for this one for a bit, but this is the Thunderbolts 2-pack of Red Guardian and Yelena. Been very excited about this one, specifically for the Red Guardian, because I'm a really big Red Guardian fan. Really do love him in the movies. Not too much different from this box compared to the John Walker and Sentry box. Says Thunderbolts there. Has all the characters on the back. I really do love, these pictures. Very cool. And there's a read-up on Red Guardian. And then Yelena. And like I said, very cool pictures. I really do like the Red Guardian one. Same pictures on the side. Not too much on this one. Really decent. Bunch of miscellaneous stuff on the bottom. Which, still a very cool box. Really do like it compared to most of them. But starting off with the review, I'm going to be doing Yelena. And this has been a very fun figure. Mine, when I first did, try posing her arm, it did pop out, but I mean, it just easily popped back in. And it stays in tight, and then, if like you grab it just a little differently, it doesn't pop out. But I mean, it is a bit loose, and it does, kind of suck a little bit. I mean, this one stays in perfectly fine. But I mean, enough about that. That's truthfully, the only complaint I really have. But I mean, head sculpt on her, gorgeous looking. I do like what they did with like the little shadowing they have right there. Very cool. The outfit looks very, very nice. I really do like that quite a bit. And I am using the sun, so I do apologize if the lighting is a bit different. I do think a black wash on the back would have really highlighted quite a bit of this, but regardless, very cool. I do love how baggy it gets towards the bottom. And it seems like they did kind of do a little bit of shadowing, like down on the legs, I will admit. But I mean, it doesn't look like they did anything else. But very good detailing. Really do like this so far. And I mean, the head sculpt on this, like, my goodness. Like, I think this is like one of the most, like, accurate head sculpts I've seen of a female character. And let me just say, so gorgeous, man. I really do love it. Florence Pugh, just very beautiful in general as well. But yeah, not too much else to say about that. Very cool figure. I really do like it. Like I mentioned, very, basic articulation, double jointed elbows, upper arm swivel. Arm goes to about a right angle, full 360 on that. She doesn't really look up too much. I mean, if you probably do like a mod, she'll look up more. She looks down pretty well too. She does have one of those upper, torso swivels, which very, very cool. Goes back, forth, not too much. Like, I know they probably weren't really able to do it, but, would have been cool if they had like a thigh, or not thigh, waist swivel right there. But, understand why they couldn't do that. She does kick out okay. Kicks back, not too far. She does have double jointed knees. She does have a upper thigh cut, which on this one, it is a little hindered because of that strap right there, but, still, you get decent range of motion with it, I will say. And then, ankle pivot, which always, always good. And I did forget to mention the wrist swivel. These are, for her shooting hands, so they go up and down rather than, side to side, which still very cool. And another thing I didn't mention was the gauntlets. I really do like the gauntlets. And the sleeves look pretty good as well. Now, I don't know if that's supposed to be like a specific logo, but it just kind of looks a bit smudged, if you ask me. But, I mean, other than that, not terrible. And then going with the accessories she comes with. She did come with a decent amount of accessories. She came with 2 of these electric eskrima sticks, which very, very cool. I really do like these. A bit short compared to what, I feel like they could have been, but, that's just me. And she came with 2 fisted hands as well. Very, very decently done on these. And then for the weapons, she came with one knife, which looks very, very good. And something I will say that just didn't make a lot of sense to me, like her knife pouch, I mean, right there. And it doesn't go like that. You have to put it in upside down, which I thought that was a bit weird, but I mean, that is how it is in the movie. Just still kind of weird to me. And then she does also come with a, I don't know what kind of, pistol this is, but I mean, it's definitely way smaller than the one Red Guardian comes with. But I'll get to Red Guardian stuff right now. Starting off with his accessories, he comes with this very awesome looking alternate unmasked head, which I love this face. This is a very good face. Looks a lot like David Harbour. Very, very cool. I also do really like, the, buzz cut shading. Very cool. And then he comes with two of these pistols, which these are pretty much pistols that come with almost every single MCU figure / comic figure. And he also does come with two pistol holding hands, which I don't even remember him shooting a gun at all in that movie, which pretty weird. But anyway, going into Red Guardian himself, from what it looks like, other than the feet, which I'll get into when I do comparisons, but the feet are definitely reuse from, the older figures. But I mean, articulation-wise, he can look up fairly decent, can look down decent as well. And, full 360 on that. This moves along with it, and it does move fairly decent. He has a 90-degree arm swivel, double jointed elbows. The wrists, I will say, are a bit tight, but, not terrible. And then, he also has that, swivel, but they do have the waist swivel on this as well. He kicks out decently far, and then kicks back far as well. So pretty cool. He has an upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, and he does have, ankle pivot along with a boot swivel, which kind of wish they would have added to Yelena, but, not going to complain. Still a very, very awesome 2-pack figure, and falling honest, I really love this Red Guardian the most out of the two of them. Just love him, love him, love him. And getting into the detail on Red Guardian, very cool beard. I do like the, gray highlights they put in it. Very, very cool. Very good detailing on the helmet as well. Very leathery looking. Really do like that. The back of the figure, pretty good. Again, a black wash would definitely improve this quite a bit. You can see the straps on his legs, his holsters, and then, boots and stuff, which compared to the first one we got, these are really gray colored, and then they kind of use like a dirty yellow for the white, which, I mean, this outfit is like excessively old, so I mean, it makes sense. And then popping the head off, just kind of being able to see the straps a bit better. And then, the silver star, which is always good. Yeah, really do like this one the most out of, all four of the figures that came in these, 2-packs. Now, going on to comparisons, here we have Yelena from Thunderbolts next to the first ever Yelena we ever got in Marvel Legends form, the Florence Pugh version. And as you can see, the Florence Pugh version from the Black Widow movie is taller than this one. This one looks the best, though. Like, this one has decent articulation, I will say, but, head sculpt on this, it's kind of reminiscent of, Florence Pugh, but I mean, not great. And something I do kind of want to see is, if, I mean, she looks a bit, the head doesn't fit quite right, in my opinion, but I mean, still looks okay. And I mean, head doesn't really fit on this one too well, and I mean, just with the size of the neck, it doesn't look too great in my opinion, but still, this was like one of the better ones they had at the time, which I mean, surprising because they've gone very very far with Marvel Legends, since this one was created in like 2019, I believe, when the Black Widow movie came out. Yeah, but still pretty cool. And something else I forgot to mention about Red Guardian, he also came with two, or no, I mentioned that, but I mean, he only comes with the, one fisted hand and then one kind of opened hand, which I mean, kind of wish they would have given us a second fisted hand or, at least a second open hand. But I mean, not going to complain too much. But anyway, comparisons for the Red Guardian. Here he is next to his comic book counterpart from the Giant Man Civil War Build-A-Figure wave, which kind of surprised they never, gave him any of, any, color up there to kind of mimic this. But they do kind of have to make it, at least accurate to, real life. But I mean, from, comic to, actual movie figure, this is a pretty decent, representation. I mean, they did add a bit more white to this one, which I do like the white on that. And, still very good figure. Kind of basic and outdated at the moment. But hopefully they give us an updated one. And speaking of outdated, here he is next to the original movie Red Guardian that we got from the Black Widow movie. And, gosh, I wish they would have had him keep the shield. Just because, our boy deserves a shield. And, yeah, like, very cool shield, too. Getting sidetracked. But something else I wanted to see was to see if the heads would fit. And, like, it's not going to pop on. It's a little too big of a hole to pop the head on. Or too little of a hole to pop the head on. But, I mean, if you kind of Dremel it out a little bit, it could possibly fit, I will say. And then, going on to this one, it fits very well. And, I mean, doesn't look terrible. Like, the reds are definitely two different shades, but, I mean, not terrible. And I am not a big fan, of, this head sculpt, but, for example, like, if you put on this one, like, I mean, it looks so much better already. I may keep this head on. I might not 100% sure yet. But, still. Like, and this was a pretty decent figure when I first got it. But, the new one definitely kind of stealing my heart quite a bit. And, for the last comparisons, let me, just kind of set these two up. And then grab out the other members of the Thunderbolts. Here we have John Walker, which still really do like that John Walker quite a bit. Very, very cool. And then our sweet, soothing, relaxed baby boy, Robert Reynolds, which these guys look very good next to each other. And I didn't realize that Sentry was actually the tallest one out of all of them. I kind of expected it to be, him and him being, closer to the same height. But I mean, still very, very cool. And I do have one more comparison that I do want to show. And, this is the only MCU Bucky I have that is at least mostly reminiscent of, the new one. But yeah, here we have our Thunderbolts, excluding Ghost, because I do not have a Ghost figure. I do want to get it, but, I do hope they give us an updated one that looks more like the TV show, or movie, I mean. But yeah, very good set of figures. I do highly recommend at least the Yelena and Red Guardian one the most. That one's very good. Really loved it. Can't wait to, see what the Thunderbolts, have in store next. Just because that first movie was very good. I really enjoyed it quite a bit. And I can't wait for them to return and we get to see more of them. So, yeah. But anyway, that's all I really have for you guys today. So, thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate every single one of you that do watch my videos. And if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Peace.